Today we're at the first annual Coast Guard boat inspection at Real Custom Boat Works. Real Custom Boat Works does all the work on my boat. They have a growing inventory of all the fishing supplies we desire, along with my favorite flashers, crab pots, and those underwater cameras that I like to use. They recently just became an authorized Scotty warranty repair center, so you can bring them your downriggers or crab pullers for service. Give owner of the company Jim a call if you need anything. He's happy to help. Now to today's video.
Well, what's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out another of my videos. So we're not on the water today. We're out here getting the boat inspected by the U.S. Coast Guard. I got Tyson in Denver, and they're gonna do the inspection for us here. So if you guys saw the last video, Jim at Real Custom Boat Works, he's having the inspections done here at his place, so decided to get it done. And if you guys watch Matt's Fisherman's Life, you would see on one of his last videos, he went out in the bay, Coast Guard stopped him, did the boat inspection out there. I mean, it's really good the Coast Guard does that. They're doing it for our safety. But the point of this today is I'm going to get a piece of paper that I'll be able to show the Coast Guard. So if I get stopped on the water, I don't have to waste time and have them and do the whole inspection. I can get right back to fishing and show them that paper, and it's good for 1 year. So we'll go ahead and get started today. I'll show you guys the different things you need to have on your boat. And the first thing they asked for was the registration. So we'll go ahead and grab that and give it to them.
What size boat was this? 20?
This is a 20-foot. And then a 2-foot offshore bracket or whatever. All right, so next thing you asked for was life jackets. So we have to have a throwable, I know that. And then how many? One for every person on board, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so it's just you that I see now, so I just need to see one that's Coast Guard approved.
Okay, so a boat over 16 feet, you need to have at least one throwable.
So we look for the Coast Guard approved on here. It's right here.
Okay, US Coast Guard approved. All right.
There, it's good.
So this is just a seat cushion, you know, that's a throwable life jacket, or floatable. And then there's also the rings. Is that pretty much the two you'll see is rings and something like that?
Most of the time it's the one that you just have right there. It's
okay.
A seat cushion. That's the most common one that I see.
Great.
And then just a life jacket.
Yeah.
One for you. Perfect, thank you. So we just visually inspect it, make sure it doesn't have any rips or the zipper's working, and we just look in here and make sure it's Coast Guard approved, which it is.
Great.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
So on my boat, guys, I always keep a bunch of life jackets in here, and then I'll have this bag that has, you know, those type looking ones. So got a lot of life jackets on the boat.
So next we're looking for the visual distress signal. Since you're going offshore, you need to have 3 of those day-night flares.
Okay.
And they need to be within 42 months of expiration. And they, if they're expired, they're still good to keep on board, but we just need to make sure that they're currently up to date.
Great. All right. So what I have on the boat here, guys, is I noticed mine were expired. We got 2 packs. And like Tyson just said, we'll keep these on the boat. Even though they're expired, they probably still work. And then I got a new one right here.
Perfect. So we just take a look at these. I'm looking for the date on here. It shows October 2024, and you got 3 of them, so you're good to go.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So he's asked for a fire extinguisher. I have 2 on the boat.
Perfect.
Do that one. I'm assuming you just need to have one though, right?
Yes, for the size. A good way to figure out if it's or when it was manufactured is the bottom, 2013.
So that's probably bad then?
It needs to be within 12 years. So you have till 2025, right?
Yeah, great.
So you're good.
All right, let's just for fun see what our other one is. So this one's 2018, so.
And now we're going to go on to the sound producing device. If you want to power up your horn, or if you have a whistle or air horn. Perfect.
So you got a horn. So what are our options there? Horn on the boat, an air horn canister, a whistle.
You have an air. A lot of people don't have horns, so they have the handheld air canister works as well.
Okay. And a whistle would work, or no?
Whistle, as long as you can hear it from a good distance away. So moving on to your navigation lights. So your
Okay.
green, red, and then your anchor light.
So, lights. So navigation anchor light, that's going to be the red and the green light up front that I have, and then that guy.
Good to go. They all work great.
Good.
And the next requirement is to have the federal requirements and the state requirements on board. I'll give you this one if you don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have one.
The other one's basically the ABCs of California boating. Right now I don't have the actual handout, and if you go onto the state site, they're on back order. The best way to do is either download it onto your phone, or you can actually, it's a PDF, you can print it out and have it on board as well.
Great.
So I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Next we'll be checking the bilge to make sure it's clean, it's operational. If you can open up that, it's on your back platform.
So you're making sure that the boat has an operating bilge pump. That's what you're doing?
It's mainly to make sure that there's no obstructions, and it looks clean in there. Yeah, from what I see, it looks pretty good. Cool, thank you.
So this boat has two bilge pumps. One's an automatic one, so if we get too much water in the bottom of the boat, it'll just start going on its own, and then I have a manual one as well. So they're gonna. So when you're looking at the batteries, what are you checking out?
I'm just looking to see if there's any loose connections which could cause arcing, any type of fire hazards. So I'm just looking it over. It looks pretty good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So the next list of items are just recommended. They're not required.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna just go down the list. I don't actually have to see it, but you can just tell me yes or no if you have it. So marine radio.
Yes.
Okay. A dewatering device, like a backup. Do you have a bucket that you keep with you?
I always bring a bucket out when I go, but I don't have a bucket with me right now.
Okay. Mounted fire extinguisher.
Nope.
Okay. Anchor and anchor line.
Yes.
Okay.
Anchor right
First
there.
aid kit. That's really important.
2 first aid kits.
Okay. Inland visual distress signal. Do you have any type of flag with you?
No flag.
Okay. Just recommended. So now we just go to the discussion items, and I think the most important one here, and I'll circle, is a float plan. Whenever you go out, you want to make sure you tell your loved ones where you're going, where you're launching from, what time do you expect to be back. In case emergency happens and you don't return, they know to know where to start from, where you left, and which area that you were fishing. You can also file a float plan as well. So that's the biggest one you should be taking a look at. You know, obviously insurance considerations is a big one, to have insurance for your boat, and accident reporting too as well. When you get the ABCs of boating, there's the accident report form inside that pamphlet, so that's another one good to have with you. And that's it for the discussion items.
Okay.
So you did pass.
Awesome.
Great. You'll get a vessel safety decal for 2023. I'm going to go ahead and sign it. So what you need to do is just sign here and date it. I keep these for 5 years, and then I'll shred it. Good thing to do is laminate it too, because if you keep it on board, it won't get damp. And also, if you get boarded by the Coast Guard, you can show them that it was the vessel safety check was done in 2023.
And this is good for how long?
For 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. So this decal needs to go on the port side window, and I need to put it on there before we're done.
Okay.
All right. So we'll take a look where you want it done here.
Great. Well, I hope you guys got something out of this video. I know it was a quick one. We'll get on the water here soon and go fishing, but it's really important to be safe out there and have your boat inspected and have all the things that Tyson here mentioned, so that make sure you guys get home safe. All right, well, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, later, guys. There we go.